But I'm not here today to tell you that social media is wonderful, no matter what. And that's exactly the reason why we're going to go through the BP case. I'm sure you remember 1 year ago the big crisis in the Gulf of Mexico, right? It was in April last year. Well, let me just give you a quick reminder. There was a drilling rig that exploded and sank, and it provoked a big disaster because between 35,000 and 60,000 barrels of oil leaked. It had a huge impact everywhere, and there were a lot of people against this problem. There were demonstrations all around the place. But there were also great reactions on the social media space. Imagine that we wanted to follow what BP was doing on Twitter, on the BP Twitter account. What we would do is to go to Google and Google BP Twitter. And if you look here, the first entry, BP Public Relations on Twitter, seems okay, so we click on there. And this is the website, the Twitter website that appears. Well, in principle, nothing wrong, right? But if you pay closer attention, you will see that there is a dark logo here of BP instead of the typical green one. And if you look even closer, you will see a little bit of oil that is leaking. Actually, this is not a BP official Twitter account. This has been created by someone else to make a joke of what happened. And the problem is that they had 170,000 followers. People that believed, or most of them that believed that what was being communicated here was coming from BP. You can imagine how dangerous this can be for a brand. But it's even worse. Let's have a look at YouTube. As you will probably know, this used to be the CEO of BP, Stony Hayward. This was a video of him explaining how they were managing the situation, this crisis. Well, it has almost 9,000 views. If we compare this to this other video, BP Spills Coffee, they had 12 million views. And this was, again, a joke. Some people that decided to make fun of what happened with BP. And again, it had much more impact in the media than the official channels. So what happened here was that BP was not able to properly control what was going on out there. What can we learn from this? What we can learn is that even if you don't do social media for your brand, someone else will. You don't have an option. People anyway will talk about you. In some cases, it will be positive, no problem, but in some others, there were people there making fun of you. So it is a good opportunity for you to have a look and see what others are telling about your brand.